events to get you in the holiday spirit, a new World of Warcraft localization, and announcements for 2 new MMOs. Hey guys, I'm Gillyweed with MMO Play, and I'm bringing you all that and more this week on MMO News. Last week I reported on several MMOs featuring Halloween events. Now let's check out more games that started their own spooktacular events this week. If you're a RuneScape player, your task this Halloween is to assist Death in his morbid domestic dwelling, which is in need of some exorcism. You'll be given some ghost-busting equipment, but if your tune's fear meter fills up, you'll run screaming out of the house and into the arms of Death. I can't decide which is more frightening, Death himself or his haunted house. Heroes of the Storm may just be an alpha, but they're already following several other similar games with Halloween-themed skins for a few of its heroes. Check out Countess Kerrigan, Infested Tychus, and my personal favorite, Skeletor Abathur. The KingsRoad Soulstone event finds players adventuring on new maps in an effort to unlock a slew of new items. As part of the event, one new ghoulishly difficult map will be available to players each day for 9 days. Players who complete the maps will earn a special soulstone. Collect all 9 soulstones to receive a never-before-seen gear type. On Monday, Nosgoth descends into a Devil's Night, a week-long Halloween event. Humans and vampires alike can purchase exclusive items that will no longer be available after the event. The game also unveiled its new vampire class, the Summoner, which will join the game after the open beta launch this winter. Finally, the Forge of Empires Halloween event began on Wednesday. The event will challenge players to try and complete 16 special riddles that will provide rewards once unlocked. But that's not all the game announced this week. The contemporary era has dawned in the game, ushering in a range of lively, electrically lit buildings with a modern Asian theme. Players of the strategy MMO can also start erecting military buildings which provide an array of defensive and offensive boosts. Other major additions include a desert-themed continent map, as well as new units and province leaders. Are you taking part in any of these Halloween events? Let us know in the comments section below. This week, 37 Games announced their new Nightfalls MMO, where demonic hordes have escaped from their prison and now seek to destroy mankind. Humanity's hope is in an angel that has forgotten her past as she rallies heroes to reside in a battle of apocalyptic proportions. Combining elements of strategy and role-playing games, Nightfalls is a medieval-themed online RPG. The lore of the game involves a war between devils and angels fought long ago. Eventually, the angels sealed the 3 devil kings with a sealing stone. One angel, Sherry, felt that mankind should be protected. As such, she gave up her status as an angel and came to Earth, but she lost her memory by doing so. Now the Devil Kings have been freed from the Sealing Stone, and Sherry works to rally heroes to her banner to defeat the demonic invasion. Players of Nightfall will use Sherry as their leading character. She can recruit a number of different mercenaries to bolster your forces. Using various formations, players will undertake quests to rid the Earth of the foul demonic presence for forever. For a game that is still considered not officially launched, Heroes and Generals keeps rolling out new content updates for the browser MMO. The World War II era shooter, developed by Rito Moto, is still in Steam Early Access as gamers take part in massive battles and campaigns. The main focus of the Spats update is the new Village Skirmish map. This map is set in the fields of rural France and features a sunken ruin, a chateau, and a small farm as the key objectives. The new map has been designed to foster more action by placing the objectives closer together. The shape of the terrain has also been made more dramatic to cut down on spawn campers. Some other additions in the update are 2 new weapons, a new in-game messaging system, and better balance of faction resources. Gamers can also look forward to the new mission briefing and battle reports, which will provide more information to the player. Be sure to check out our website for a complete list of updates from Spats. The Sword Saga open beta began on Thursday on the Game321.com portal. While the game's central plot is fairly common, its combat system and beta event bundle are attempting to break from the mold. Fighting enthusiasts looking for real-time combat should like the game's battle system, which gives players unlimited skill combinations. There are also a wide variety of troop formations that you can mix and match to suit your chosen tactic. Sword Saga's beta-exclusive events are also more plentiful than usual. According to the developer, there are more than 20, which should raise interest for beta participation. These beta events cut across a variety of player objectives, such as reaching certain battle and achievement rankings for the competitive types. Meanwhile, Monster Hunter lovers should get revved up by the challenge to become the greatest bounty hunter and world boss slayer throughout the beta. Have you checked out Sword Saga yet? Let us know what you think of it in the comments section below. For its 10 years, World of Warcraft's Oceanic servers have been hosted out of California. But things are about to change with Blizzard's announcement that Australian servers for the game will soon be based on the Commonwealth Island. The Oceanic servers will begin making the move next week, with a patch ready to be deployed. Any players in New Zealand or Australia who currently aren't using the American Oceanic servers will be given a brief period to transfer onto Oceanic so they can enjoy the localized benefits. However, if they so choose, they can also continue to play with the Americans on their current servers. This should certainly speed things up for competitive World of Warcraft players and should provide a major boost to performance just in time for Warlords of Draenor. We're blasting off to the stars to stop an insidious race of aliens from taking over the LEGO Minifigures Online universe. Galaxy patrols from all corners of the game are called on to team up with the Railhead Rangers and exterminate the alien threat. Of course, that also means putting an end to the reign of their powerful queen. Swarms of Shadow Centurions aid the alien overlords and have been brainwashed to do their bidding. They will block all your attempts to stop the alien invasion and save the galaxy from one of its most menacing threats. What do you think of this newest added world to the free RPG? Blast off! Well guys, it's time for the 5 in 1. Here are 5 news stories, each presented in one sentence. This week, Square Enix announced Heavensward, a new expansion for Final Fantasy XIV that is scheduled for the spring of 2015 and may feature a new playable race. Blizzard announced this week that the Android tablet version of Hearthstone will be out before the end of this year, but all mobile versions will take longer to complete. Although it failed to launch on October 17th as originally planned, Area Games has seemingly fixed all the issues with the Fear Online Steam launch, and you can now play the game via the distribution platform. Edge Games announced their new sci-fi game Fractured Space, which according to the developers is a team-based space combat game that puts you at the helm of a colossal ship. And finally, Rift's Nightmare Tide expansion launched this week, bringing 3 new zones filled with nautical challenges to the game. Well guys, that's all the time we have this week. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest info, contests, and more. I'm Gillyweed, and I'll see you next week. But until then, happy Halloween!